Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so
By writing these experiences to you, I feel as if I can deal with it better. I'm 17 years old, and since the age of 7 or so, I have seen things and heard things on a regular basis. But the older I have become, the more it seems to plague my thoughts, my dreams, even reality. It started, I believe, when I heard a voice from the other side of the room. It was nighttime, and the shadows and light from outside made the figure look tall and lanky. He was a shadow, standing there in the corner, mumbling to himself. When I would try to say something, he would pull himself into the darkness until he was silent. This would occur every so often. The odd part was, he slowly manifested himself until he wasn't a shadow, but rather a person. He has no face, but wears a suit. Sometimes I see him across the street, sometimes outside my house, and he usually liked to be the one in the corner of my room. But that's only one of many things. I have smoked cannabis, and hoping it would help me, it backfired, and now I'm worse than before. I can feel things in my body, hear people talking, and shift into my morbid reality. I have written these things down in a journal. It's hard to say all of these accounts, even hard to write them down. Please, I hope you know I'm trying my best to say it. My dreams are of fire and death, and when I wake up, I can see people I know through walls like a painting, voices talking, saying things I don't want to hear. It's always quiet before the storm.
Some people call me Acty. This is what my family calls me. Mostly what comes to mind right now are the misunderstandings and misjudgments I swim through and have at many times nearly drowned in. Some people come to the conclusion that I'm mentally ill based on life choices and offensive lifestyle that is labeled inappropriate and wrong. I become overwhelmed. Delusions and hallucinations were obvious at the age of 17, but I tried all I could to push them away inside me and keep them to myself. I did not know how to approach others about what was happening inside me. Raised Mormon, and I felt it must be a nasty, wicked little thing doing something terribly wrong to be having this sort of waking nightmare. I was angry and fearful, and at times I still get this way, but I have memories and knowledge and experiences I may look to when I feel I can't go on, or what's the point? Dancing. This is what I love most. My eating habits intrigue most. When a person is curious or disgusted, it's another thing. I bring up dancing and food and meds. Stretching and light yoga practice release tension and improve my mood and state of body incredibly, when walking and thrown in for good measure. People say I have not given the meds enough time to do the magic, but I swear my body would have shut down had I gone with a little amount of circulation. And I love my eyesight, thank you very much. The tightness and increase in blood pressure causes my limbs to feel locked up, and my flexibility is strained and forced. I love to dance, and it is what sets me free, and such a reason to love life and live. When the health of my physical body is hurting and compromised, and set off on a drowsy spinning flop of heaviness and exhaustion, when I'm not up to dancing, or my body is unable to, caused by meds, I'm so curious to know if there are positive things from meds. How come? Anyhow, I feel scattered now, and I'm taking Seroquel and Clopixol. I'm close to giving them up.
They are scary as any episode I've been through. Please, words of encouragement. Afty.